Hello, this is Brian again. In Powder Canyon again, between La Habra Heights, over roughly that way, and Rowland Heights over this way. Southern edge of LA County. Beautiful day. I've been kind of poking around. Shot a spotlight on trees earlier on Toyon, up near the top of that hill over there where I was hiking earlier. Just trying to get out and enjoy the sights. That last spotlight on trees was about Toyons. There are a lot of Toyons over here. These get quite tall. And these are very tree-like. This is a beautiful Toyon right here. See, he's tall. Man, I've seen him get taller than this too on occasion. I know when I've hiked up Maple Springs Truck Trail, Silverado Canyon, along the lower paved portion, I saw one that was humongous, but it was dark, so I couldn't really get a really good look at it. So I couldn't get it on video. Humongous Toyon. I think it was the largest Toyon I've ever seen. I've seen some quite large ones here in this canyon. But it's a beautiful, bright day. It's quite warm. It's probably in the mid-70s. A little warm for this time of year. But just trying to enjoy the sights and the scenes and the sounds of this beautiful canyon. I've come here quite a few times in the last 7 years. I've been here quite a few times, but sometimes I go a long time without coming here. It's a beautiful place. Lots of beautiful oaks, beautiful Toyons, beautiful coastal sage scrub. There's the little summit I was on about 45 minutes ago. Just been very leisurely making my way around here. Just enjoying the beauty of this place. There's Powder Canyon High Point, or Peak 1416. The radio tower's way off there. Went up there the last time I was here. It's back in October. Again, look at this. Humongous Toyon. Boy, I had a really nice specimen during that video, but these are the big ones. I've seen them even taller than this before. Up on that ridge. If you go up that ridge there, I don't know if you have any, I don't know if there's any real true access to get up there. I mean, I've been up there. It's a narrow use trail. Kind of hard to see from here, but it leads up that ridge. I've gone up it a good few times, and along the high portion of the ridge there are some huge Toyons, significantly larger than that one I just pointed out. Now here's something I've never seen in this canyon before, and I swear, every single time I come here to Powder Canyon, I always find a surprise. Every single time without fail. Here's a coffee berry. Frangula californica, subspecies californica. California coffee berry. I have never seen one of these in Powder Canyon before until today. And I've gone up to this point, I think, a few times before. Well, I remember a couple times I was looking for a hiking route to get up to the higher portions, and it kind of dead ends around these utility poles. But I've never noticed this. This is a coffee berry. You see this a lot in our mountains, above the snow line. But yeah, I've never seen a coffee berry here in Powder Canyon before, but here it is. Frangula californica, subspecies californica. The leaves are basically hairless underneath, so that's how I know this is subspecies californica. A coffee berry. Really. So it's a good thing I bring the camera with me, because I never know what I'm going to find. I love documenting all the good stuff I find. But yeah, I have never ever seen a coffee berry here in Powder Canyon. Never. So that was a very pleasant surprise. Then we got coyote brush. This is Baccharis pilaris subspecies consanguinea. I see that all the time here. Then we got Rus integrifolia. Beautiful young lemonade sumac. I think this one might have been planted. So I wonder if that coffee berry were planted. It might have been. They are supposed to be found in low elevation areas. A lot of times I usually see them higher up. And look, oh, they got planted a coast live oak here too. So I think maybe that coffee berry was planted here. But despite me never seeing one here before, doesn't mean it's out of place. It just means I haven't seen one before. So here I am by this little section here. Actually, be a good place to find a semi-shady spot to sit down. But yeah, Peak 1416 is up that way, Powder Canyon High Point. I've been up there 4 or 5 times. It's always a nice little point. Yeah, a young toyon right here. Beautiful little toyon sapling right here. I'm surprised I finally saw a coffee berry here in Powder Canyon. Just that right after I whipped out the camera. So like I said, never know what kind of cool stuff you're going to find. Here's a young laurel sumac right here, Malosma laurina. I did a spotlight on trees on laurel sumac during my October visit to this area. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff along that ridge there. I was telling you about the large toyons you'll see up there. Even much taller than that one I just walked, that one I walked by before freaking out over that coffee berry. Pardon me. But there are also some other interesting things up there too. I mean, there's a lot of poison oak. A lot of poison oak up there. Especially farther to the northwest along the ridge. You'll find a lot of poison oak up there. But there's also a small population of birchleaf circocarpus up there too. Circocarpus betuloides, varieties betuloides. And needless to say, one of the times I went up there, that was my surprise for that visit. So yeah, every time I come to this canyon, I have some kind of surprise. So that's why I never liked the idea of ever stopping to come here. So that's why I keep coming and coming. And you get a beautiful canyon view right there. But sometimes, like if you follow that use trail, I don't know if you're really supposed to, and I haven't done it in years. I think the last time I did it was in 2014. It was a little more defined. It's very steep and a little slippery. But once you get up to the crest, the lemonade sumac, laurel sumac get really thick. It's almost like chaparral. I mean, technically it's still coastal sage scrub, but it's almost thick enough to be chaparral up there, and quite beautiful. You get some good views into the little canyons next to you, so it's very scenic up there. But yeah, birchleaf circocarpus up there, some huge toyons. Up until the one I saw in Silverado Canyon in the foot of the Santa Ana Mountains. Oh, the largest toyons I'd ever seen were in this canyon. And I've seen some large ones in my day. But that's why I never tire of coming here. Oh, I walked right by another one. Here's another coffee berry right here. Obviously this one was planted. So maybe I think they're trying to soften up the anthropogenic destruction and disturbance by planting native plants. So this one was probably planted too. It's probably why I never noticed it before. But regardless, it's a very good thing they're doing is they're